Okay, what the fuck is up, my good people, my beautiful people? This is part three of the Watch Me Deal my summer bachelorette pad. And honestly, I think I'm gonna be done today, thank God, because I'm really just ready to play my game. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm just really excited because I'm ready to start playing my game. Well, ready to start with this new storyline since all of my saves have been gone and deleted by accident. Well, lost somewhere in the ether because I moved all of my shit from one external drive to another one. Okay. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to do the porch today. Yesterday where we left off, I basically got like the whole outside painted and everything. Which reminds me, this piece of roof right here is pissing me off actually. Hold on, let me turn this music down son. Because I cannot concentrate with Summer Walker on. All it's gonna do is make me want to sing. And y'all don't want to hear me sing because your girl can't sing, okay? I mean, I sound decent, but like, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even sound decent, y'all. I actually sound terrible. But it's okay. That's fine. So anyway, I'm about to get to it. So I didn't like the way that this roof. I don't like the way it sit for real. It just I don't like it. So I think I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bigger, but then I'm about to like pull it back to like right here. Actually, and then I might have to make it just. Oops. So. I mean, I guess I could live with it like that. Yeah, that's not bad. But I just was not feeling it that first time. How I was saying that shit was ugly. And so let me put something around the roof trim. I thought I turned the fucking grid on. There we go. Okay, so now I'm about to put some trim around. I was thinking this storyline for my new sim. Since I've never had one of those hopeless romantic sims, that's never been like an aspiration for none of my sims. I think what I'm gonna have her do is like date around and try to find the perfect sim love for her because she is a hopeless romantic ass bitch. Okay. She already got a thing with Don Lothario though. He came out. I do not like Don Lothario because everybody know he is the biggest hoe in the Sims. Like Don Lothario done slept with everybody and everything moving. So but yeah, he they met at like a bar or something like that. Oops, let me turn this off real quick. They met at like a bar or something like that, and he was feeling her, and he was all like, "Damn, you a bad bitch." So one thing led to another, and her and Don was bumping butts. He tried to move in. He really tried to move in. Like he came over to hang out. They bump butts, and when I say bump butts, that's how I like to say having sex. I don't really be censoring shit, but like I don't know, bumping butts is just a funny way to say people was fucking. But so Don Lothario and my sim had, did the do. They bumped butts, and he gonna ask her after they got done bumping butts if maybe they should move in together. And I'm like, bro, no, you is not about to be moving in with me because my sim got plans. Like I said, she is a hopeless romantic, and she got another thing going on with this other dude, this other sim that she met at the apartment complex that she used to live in. But he was always crying. He was depressed about something. I don't know what was going on with that sim. So she kind of stopped talking to him. But now that she moved out the apartment, she don't see him crying every day. So now we gonna try something with him. Since hopefully he don't be crying all the time when she invite him over, because I just can't. But she got some shit going on. No, she got a couple dudes that she gonna be dating. But I think what I'm gonna do is let her date like 3 or 4 Sims to see who she liked the best. And then she just gonna end up with that person. We'll see how that go. But I don't want it to be Don Lothario. Yeah, hoe. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with the bathroom at first, but for real, I'm about to just keep with the thing that it already got. That's the half bath. But her, oh, this the one with the. Yeah, do black in her bathroom. I can't believe that motherfucker really tried to move the fuck in. Don Lothario thought that he was finna lay down some pipe. He thought he was finna lay down some pipe, and my girl was finna be like, oh yeah, move right on in. No, buddy. He is not finna pull a fast one on my son. Oh, so she got a little brother, and he lived in was it San Myshuno? I mean, the little city. He lived downtown in one of the high rises. And I had downloaded this mod where he could be a football player. So her brother he trying to become a football player right now. She's a hopeless romantic. So I had downloaded a couple of mods. Usually I only play with like Wicked Winds, Basemental, a couple other mods so I can have like more Sams at parties and stuff like that. But I started downloading career mods because I want my Sims to have a different. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want my Sims to have a more in-depth gameplay kind of with some of these careers. I feel like EA be dropping the fucking ball with that. So, but anyway, her brother, he trying to be a football player. That's his storyline. I'm trying to think of a storyline for all my new Sims because in my saves that I accidentally deleted a month or so ago. It's actually been like 2 months more so. But the ones that I lost, they had a huge family tree, and the 2 Sims that I originally ended up with, like they made it to the elder age and everything. They had like 7 or 8 kids. One of the kids, dumbass, froze in a pool and died at one of the birthday parties we was having. And I mean, I could have revived him. I could have brought him back with the MC command thingy. But I didn't. I figured he did. He might as well just stay there because they had a bunch of kids anyway. But like 4 of the kids had graduated from college. A couple of them had just like went straight into work. But like 5 of their kids was married. Like they had great grands and everything. Like I worked really hard on that save. Just for my dumb ass to accidentally delete it all when I was trying to move stuff around. I'm gonna put concrete in the basement actually. I don't know what my cat is doing. I feel like it's the only time that I get to really play without any distraction. My daughter at school, her daddy at work, and I can play The Sims and listen to R&B without being bothered. This is great. This is a great time for me right now because I'm gonna have to get ready to get her from the bus stop soon. Well, I still got a couple hours to go, but they be talking about you love your Sims family more than me, and it's like, duh. I'm just playing. I love them. They cool. So her basement, I'm probably just about to put some game rooms, like a bar and stuff down here in her laundry room. I know a lot of people don't like laundry daycare, but I fuck with it. I really want life and death. I've been debating on, I'm sorry, I know don't nobody see this shit from downstairs. Like y'all ain't gonna see the basement, but I still like to put some on the outside. So, oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna just I'll put some wood on the back porch. Okay. I remember when the Sims first came out. Like, what a time to be alive. I need to save my game. My daddy used to always tell me, like, since the time I was a kid, because my dad played video games to this day. He like 60-some years old. But he always be like, Becky, you save and save often. And I used to never save my games. Like as a kid, I used to just be playing and playing and playing until one day I realized like, you know, shit just started clicking. Realizing you losing space and realizing you losing progress. And now every time I do something, I try to save. Okay, now that I'm done with all of that shit, I can finally start decorating. I'm really just ready for her to move in. So I guess I'll start with the bathrooms because they're my least favorite to decorate. I'm really not the greatest with decorating. But let's see how it come out. So this the half bath. Cause I always put more than one. I always put a half bath on all my Sims houses because I don't be wanting none of them random Sims be coming over, leaving crabs on her toilet seat because I be playing with the mods and so I don't want my Sim to get like no crabs or no shit. People come over being nasty. And they're not gonna get no special toilet. I'm gonna make it black. I thought I turned the bed off. I don't know why that keep popping up. It's so annoying when it does that. What is use this one? I mean, I guess I could just stick with the. I'm more gonna do all black, but the more I put stuff in there, the more I'm starting to like it. I meant to download some more CC too yesterday, but I'll do that later today. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm about to do. So I'm about to move this door right here. Yeah, for storage. Where are those shelves at? I can't remember. That's something specific that I'm looking for. I don't know what pack it is. This is what I was looking for. me turn move objects on. I'm gonna do this one instead. And I'm gonna call it a day. I absolutely hate going to bathrooms, but that's cool. And then put a little light in there. Okay, living room. I really don't care. I'm not really a fan of the selection of couches. Like, I lost so much CC. I had some really cute CC couches. I'll go with this for now. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me just pull up the all right, then I like doing the wall, doing something like this, and doing the shelves. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. That's so small. That's the floor. Why are you fucking doing that? Fuck, I meant to change the color. I'm about to have to go back through doing that shit. And you know what? That don't even have to be wall mounted. I'm just gonna get what you call it, the TV that sit on a stand and shit. Okay. I'm just so fucking thirsty to hurry up because that way I can start playing my game again. Oh wait. Duh, put some shit in there. And I'm forgetting all the CC I got. What's this? Some magazines, couple oh, why would I put that there? That is not the kitchen. I ain't even get them new clutter packs, but I've been thinking about getting it. But I hate how EA make all them clutter packs, but none of this shit is even playable. At that point, it'd be a waste of money. Yeah, to make shit look more realistic, but the fact I can't even oh yeah, I forgot I had downloaded some CC where I could like put like groceries and shit. They're not really playable. I don't think none of this shit can really be used, but I mean, at least it's free and they ain't making me pay for it. Like, EA be making you pay for every little thing, nickel and dime in the bitch, at every turn. Oh yeah, this is what I was good for. Some board games. And I just really wish that when we put the walls down, like the shit stay there. Like the walls obviously ain't gotta stay there, but like the shelves and shit. It's a couple pet peeves. Where is the incense? Can you hear me now? I wonder if my mic is finna die. I forgot where my charger is. Hold on. Let me go find my mic. I mean my charger. I think it could. I wonder if it'll stay on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use my camera mic at this point, and I need to let this one charge. I didn't realize these was both like dead as fuck, so I'll be charging those. Do anybody here? Do you watch Dr. Stone? King Alpha? Okay, so you can hear me really well now. That's great. So I wonder. Okay, tell me if I should turn off my desktop audio, because like I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the Sims and hear me, or if the music in the Sims sounds like it's louder than me. But I don't know how that could happen, because honestly I'm loud as fuck. So um okay, cool. I'm about to let these boys charge then. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, but my dad, so we always had a bunch of computers, but I remember I almost got in trouble. Because I had downloaded okay, and do the Sims sound too loud? I think I'm about to bring the Sims down just a little bit. Just a tiny bit, and see if that worked pretty good. But like my dad was always like really big into computers and games and shit like that. Him and my mom, like that's why I fell in love with video games. Like in my house growing up, my parents had a Dungeons and Dragons table upstairs in the attic where my dad and all my uncles and my mom and my aunts and shit, we would all pile up in our house on the weekend, and me and my cousins would be downstairs playing video games, and they would be upstairs playing Dungeons and Dragons. But like I remember when the Sims 2 came out, and I had learned how to do CC. Like I learned that people had put CC and you could put like your own shit into the game. I started downloading a bunch of CC and kind of crashed the computer, and my dad was so fucking mad at me. He banned me from the computer for like a month, and that was the worst month of my life. Okay, and this is like early 2000s. This was like early in the internet days, and I mean the internet been around for a minute, but man, my dad was mad as fuck because I crashed the computer downloading CC. But like getting CC now in Sims 4 versus Sims 2 CC, and like that's wild. Just like the changes that have come from that. It's crazy, man. I spent so many hours of my life playing this fucking game. And I remember my mom being like, Becky, you can't play the Sims forever. You know, at some point, you're going to have to grow up. And it's like, girl, bye. Grow up when? I'm like, I told my mama, I was like, I'm going to be grown. I'm going to be 30 years old playing this game. And look at me now. I've spoken into existence. You can be and do what you want to be, y'all. That's the lesson of this story. That's the moral of this story. You can be who you want to be. You got to speak that shit into existence. I ain't growing up. I ain't never gonna grow up. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid, and that's on period, okay? So, I told my mama, I'm gonna play this game to the day I die. I'm gonna be in my hospital bed. Tasha, don't ever come in my live trying to talk no shit because you can catch all these hands. And when I'm done building my house and decorating my bachelor pad, I'm gonna make a Tasha sim and I'm gonna make her a crackhead and then I'm gonna kill her. Yes. Put that on record. Tasha. Okay. Anybody else jump up in this live getting fly, I'm gonna make a sim you and make you a crackhead and I'm gonna kill you. And don't nobody out here be acting like y'all also not sim killers because everybody that plays the Sims has killed a sim before. And if you say you ain't killed a sim before, you're lying. Show me a person who said they ain't killed a sim, and I'll show you a liar. Can't believe you came on here just to hate Natasha. But yeah, man. My dad was real mad at me for crashing the computer that time. Oh, and I'm about to get her the perfect stove because let me tell you, I'm about sick of these fires. I don't know if it's something wrong with EA right now. I mean, when isn't there? When aren't they pissing off their friend? Their fans. I grew up in the. You know what's so funny? I did too. I'm 30. I'm 35. So I grew up with. We had a Super Nintendo. We had a Dreamcast. We had a Nintendo 64, a PlayStation. Yeah, dang, and we had a Sega too, but the Sega I didn't play that one too much, and my cousins had one too, and like we had the Mortal Kombat. Now that original Zelda on, why am I looking over there like y'all can see me? That original Zelda on Super Nintendo, I used to love that Zelda. I got such fond memories of like waking up in the morning before school, smelling breakfast. My mommy, we never ate school breakfast or school lunches. Like my lunches and shit was always packed and made fresh because my mama ain't want us eating that shit. And like I just remember waking up, smelling breakfast downstairs, and going downstairs, and my mama sitting in the middle of the living room playing Zelda or Super Mario on the Super Nintendo, and she'd be sitting there like this, and we'd be like, "Hey, mommy, good morning." She'd be like, "Breakfast on the table, breakfast on the table." She'd go just like that, and we'd just go sit down at the table. Yes, that original Zelda was, man. You remember that Yoshi game with the gun? Was that Yoshi Island? And you ride on Yoshi back. We used to have that game too. Damn, man. It brings back so many fond memories. It brings back a lot of fond memories, man. We had so, like, it was a different feeling growing up back then. And I know people be like, oh, y'all be making it seem like the 90s was just so great. Like, it was a different feel, bruh. I'm gonna put that right here. And you know what? I keep going with a theme of all black because I made her bathroom, well, the half bath all black. But, oh, and you know what? I need to put some plants out here so before I even move on to the kitchen. Because I want it to be, you know. Yes, Tasha, Yoshi Island. No, we really did not realize how good we had it for real. Like, I think back to like all of the nights where my mom and dad and uncles and shit would be upstairs playing Dungeons and Dragons, and me and my cousins, it'll be like 8 of us because it's me and my sister, and then it'll be my cousin Do-Man. I know. Look, y'all know niggas got names like Do-Man. And the reason Do-Man's name is Do-Man is because me and Do-Man was bad as fuck. But my Uncle Bill used to always say, you always doing shit. And so that was why Do-Man, we called her Do-Man. But like, it'd be me and my sister, Do-Man, Tony, Rynell, Saleya, my cousin Leah. Like, we would be kicking it. And they would be upstairs playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit. We'd be downstairs having tournaments, like niggas fighting and shit. We used to have so much fun. And then
Don't let nobody hop on motherfucking Mario Kart and be in last place. Mario Kart used to be so fucking cutthroat, and I will never forget my cousin. I remember that one time we was all playing, and she was shitty at it. And if Leah watching this, I don't give a fuck. Yes, do man. Do man was always doing shit, and that was my favorite. That's Do man is still my favorite cousin. Like we was just kicking it a couple weeks ago. But anyway, I remember one time we was playing Mario Kart, and my cousin, she was bad at it. And we was good at it because we had all the video games. Like my house was the house where all my cousins and all the kids would want to come because we had a million video games. We had like 3 or 4 computers upstairs, hella board games, a Dungeons and Dragon table upstairs in the attic. Like, so it used to just be, balls to the wall at my house. My parents would be like, shit, we bought all y'all this food, these snacks and shit. Don't nobody go outside. We finna go upstairs. And that's just what it was the whole weekend. And so we was down there playing it, and my cousin, she was like, oh, let's play teams. She always wanted to play fucking teams. And we're not about to play Mario Kart. She was like, since I'm so shitty at it, if we play teams and you get first place, technically that means I got first place. No. That's not how that's gonna work, baby. No. So she didn't want to. We didn't want to play teams, and she was pissed off about it. We played a game, and since she was the last, y'all know how when you last in Mario Kart, people just start lapping you. Well, she just gave the fuck up, and she sat there at the finish line watching us all play because she was mad. You know how kids get in their feelings, and we had 4 control. We had way more than 4 controllers, but anyway, she sat at the line. And I was gonna be in first place. I was on the last lap, but I was gonna be in first place. Do you know? Well, she didn't sit at the line, so like the line was like, can y'all see my hands? The line was like right here. She was sitting back here, and one of my cousins or my sister was on my ass. And when I got right in front of her, she hit me with a red shell. I got passed up and ended up getting like 3rd or 4th place when I was in first place originally. I got so mad. I stood up and I threw the controller at the TV. And I broke the controller. And not only did I break the controller, right? I didn't break the TV because we had them big back TVs back then. But it was the favorite controller. And it wasn't just any controller. It was the clear controller where you could see all the wires in it. And again, your girl was banned from the game for like a month. And so my cousins would come over and everybody playing. And I'd be sitting in the back mad as fuck. So... it was wild. Dungeons and Dragons. My parents really is some fucking nerds. I mean, and then now, me and Mike be going playing Pathfinder. My nigga be trying to say he ain't no nerd, and he be trying to call me a loser and a nerd, but he playing Pathfinder with me right now. So, but yeah, I got in trouble for breaking the favorite clear controller. I remember we got the Nintendo console for Christmas, so we had to take turns playing it, 4 of us. I hated that idea. I went to school and traded about 15 of my comic books for my friends. Look, that's what it was like back then, man. Look, Nintendo was the kids' crack, okay? Tasha, you just coming in here insulting me. You a nerd too. A loser. Shoot. All I know is it's fun this way. I be needing the games to get through real life sometimes because shit be getting tiring. I need to keep track of the time. But yeah, man. I cannot fucking believe my cousin did that shit to me. I was so fucking mad. Like, your bitch ass really just sat there. And when I was finna get to the line, you hated on me and hit me with a fucking shell. But see, why would I take it back to school? We made a fair trade. Because at the end of the day, comic books are expensive. Now, I'm pretty sure 15 comic books ain't equal no Nintendo back in the 90s. But, I mean, if a motherfucker want to trade, if he finds value in 15 comic books and not the Nintendo, who are you to argue? You know what I'm saying? But you was gonna say no, don't do it. Parents be crazy. So you ain't gonna buy me one, but I'll find a way to get one, and so now it's a problem. Now, would you have rather me walked up in GameStop and stole it? I mean, I would never have the balls to do something like that. I'm too much of a pussy. But I was like, dang, like, I can't have it. Yeah, man, I miss them days. Oh my God, do y'all remember? Okay, did you have a Dreamcast? Do y'all remember that game Shenmue? Y'all remember Shenmue? Where the dude, his uncle or grandfather or whoever got killed by like the Chinese mafia or something like that. It was on Dreamcast. Me and my mommy beat it back in the day. Why would you trade your this? Oh, just the cartridges. Oh no. That's hilarious. Y'all remember having to blow those things, picking it up and being like, it was a wild time to be alive. Okay, so you do remember the Dreamcast console. I keep forgetting that it's a lag in between what I'm saying. But y'all do you remember Shenmue? And he was in the dojo and his uncle got killed. His uncle ended up getting killed by like the Chinese mob. Yeah, okay. That was my game, man. Shenmue was my shit. But since I'm not an Xbox person, I never got to finish the story. And actually, let me delete this because I like these ones. I never got a chance to finish the story. Well, I mean, I finished the first one, but you know, the first one ended on a cliffhanger because he finally found the nigga that had killed his uncle or granddaddy, and he was like, I'm about to whip his ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go find him. And we're gonna handle it, we're gonna throw some hands because he had been training. And so like that was the end, left off on a cliffhanger. The second one didn't start. They did. Sore as fuck. Like my mouth feeling a little sore now and I was just blowing on the box. But the first Shenmue ended off on a cliffhanger. The second one picked up where it left off, but I don't play Xbox. I am a PC gamer, and if I'm not playing PC, then it's PlayStation. So I didn't get a chance to finish that second Shenmue because that one was on Xbox. But I think it's in the store now, actually, in the PlayStation store. Like part 2. I think I saw it in the PlayStation store, so I might actually try to get Shenmue on the PlayStation because we got a PS5. Okay, yeah. Let me put this right here though. Yeah, and back in the day too, getting up in the morning, the first thing I would do, since it was just me and my sister and my mom and dad. And, you know, we had 3 computers. We had a computer room. Like, me and my sister used to have our own rooms when we was kids. We used to. Until my dad got too many computers. And he made my sister move into my room. And my sister was pissed because she didn't want to sleep in my room because I get annoying. And I was afraid of the dark. I was a little pussy. And so I used to be up crying, Christina, you know, it's a monster and shit. But, like, you know, he put her in the room with me and, you know, he put the computers in there. Like my dad was the first person I knew who had multiple displays because we had 2 desks. We had one that was right here, and then we had one that was right here, and it was 2 computers right here, and it was 2 computers right here. And my dad would sit there in the middle of those playing games all fucking day. And so I used to get up in the summertime when I didn't have school. I get up early, like 6 o'clock in the morning, get on the Sims, and at this time the Sims was on a disc, on a CD. And put it into the computer and, you know, start it up. And I would be on there from like 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m. Like, I rotted my eyes out playing The Sims. I don't know how many hours of my life I have actually spent on this game, because I started playing Sims. I don't know if y'all remember when the Sims first came out, but they came out in 1999. Like, it didn't launch in 1999, but the demo came out in 1999. I remember my dad sitting on his laptop. He had this black laptop with that little red thing in the middle. Remember the laptops that used to have a little red mouse pad thingy in the middle? Coleco and Atari. I remember Atari, but I don't know that one. I definitely remember Atari though. Dang, that's probably why. Oh, I didn't know they was trying to make a comeback, which is wild, because I would have played an Atari. Well, I did play one, but I've never, that first one, Coleco. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. But like when the Sims came out, and they came out in 2000, but like the demo came out in 1999, and I remember my dad being like, Becky, look at this game, like you can be a little person and you control him, like you basically play God. And you know, me being the crazy bitch that I am, I'm not even about to pretend. Like, I do like playing God, so there's that. But he was like, you know, you could make people and make them do whatever you want, and I was like, say less. And so he showed me how to play it, and I was playing a demo, and I played that demo every fucking day until it came out. And when Sims finally came out, me and my mom, like my dad used to play it. He doesn't even play it anymore. Like the last time my dad played it was sometime in 2000, because me and my mom did not let him get a chance to ever play that game. Like, we would sit on it all fucking day. All day. My daddy never got a chance to play it. And he used to be like, y'all don't give nobody else a chance to get on the game. And I'm like, well, maybe y'all shouldn't be sleeping in on a Saturday. I get up at 6 o'clock to do it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, sir. I could go on and on about The Sims and about video games. Now, I remember, have y'all ever played that game, Mafia? Mafia, I played it on a computer at first when it first came out. Mafia came out a little bit after GTA. Atari 2600. I didn't know that. And see, I remember my auntie Net, my auntie Terry. My auntie Terry used to have an Atari. Because wasn't that the one that, with the joystick? What game is that? Pac-Man. Atari was the one that had the original Pac-Man, wasn't it? And Tetris. I love Mafia. That's one of my favorite games. My dumb ass, I was a kid playing that game. I don't remember how old I was when I came. Oh, this wallpaper? Ain't that cute? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, my auntie Terry had the Atari because and she used to be playing Tetris on that, and, Pac-Man. I forgot it that fast. Yo, Donkey Kong was one of the hardest games. And when I say hard, I mean hard is like, that shit was hard as fuck, but also that shit was hard, bro. That shit was hard. Like, I never beat that Donkey Kong game. I ain't gonna cap, I never beat that game. Never beat it. I didn't know Atari had the first Mario Brothers. It's so funny when I play Super Mario with my daughter now, we playing on the Switch, and she be like, Mommy and Daddy, this is how you do this and this is how you do that. And I be like, first of all, don't you ever in your life try to pretend like me and your daddy don't know how to play this game, because we've been playing it for years. You ain't teaching me nothing I don't know. I'm going to keep talking, and I'm not even going to finish building. Yo, yes, it was, Tasha. Yes. Donkey Kong Country on SNES was hard, too. When I tell you... Oh, and y'all remember the Lion King game? They never had to make them ones so hard. Yo, I lightweight embarrassed the shit out of my daughter. The other day, speaking of Lion King, we went to Disney on Ice with her friends, and when they started playing Be Prepared, I was like, because that's my jam. I know every word to that song. I am Scar. Like, I want to be a villain. I've always wanted to be a villain. I want to be the villain. You feel me? Yeah, I never beat it too. Man, right. That motherfucker was flying, yo. Mario could fly. And remember, Mario used to look so cute. He had, when you would get the boot. Remember y'all would get the boot? Remember, right? Wasn't it Super Mario 3? Super Mario Bros. 3 where he'd get the boot, you would hop in the boot, and he'd be hopping around like this over the spikes. It was like a little red boot. I used to love that little boot. I used to love that boot, bro. It was so fucking funny to me. You know what boot? You would jump on the spikes. Yeah. And be hopping around like this. Whew. That little boot was the jam. That little boot really came in handy though. Like, as cute as I used to think Mario, I used to think Mario was so adorable in that boot. As adorable as I thought that he was in that boot, that boot really came in handy on some real shit. Like, that boot really came in handy for real. I done got lost as I keep talking. I don't even remember what I wanted to put here. I put a little statue or something. I gotta assign drug dealers and stuff. Like, this is crazy. I'm really sad about my old save, but it's gonna make room for new beginnings. Actually, let's turn it this way. Yeah, the Mario games was fun to be staying up all night with your family trying to beat Mario games, man. I do gotta assign drug dealers. I went and downloaded like some drug dealers and stuff that I was gonna use. So I'm gonna put them in the world. I'm gonna assign some drug dealers because my sim, like I said, she gonna be a hopeless romantic, but she might also lightweight get addicted to a drug and have to go to rehab or something. Like, she's really gonna have a whole redemption arc. Like, I was this hoe and I was bumping butts with everything, moving, trying to get drugs. And I was looking for love in all the wrong places, but now she not like she gonna redeem herself. You know, she gonna stop choking on cops and stop shooting up drugs, and she gonna get her life together. You know, because that's what a real bitch does. So that's the plan for this one. And I already said I don't. I was on the live earlier how her and Don Lothario was. Her and Don Lothario was bumping, but she met him at the bar. And then they kind of just, things went from there. And her and Don, now they kind of got a thing. They kind of got a thing going on. And he tried to move in with her after they was bumping butts. Not gambling on Mortal Kombat. I would have won. I used to be able to throw hands on Mortal Kombat. Now the new Mortal Kombat now though, I'm not that good at it. I be getting my ass whooped in Mortal Kombat now. The boxing game on the Super Nintendo. I know Battletoads, but the boxing game on the Super Nintendo, I think I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember what it was called. Super Nintendo had some good games.
My bad, y'all. I keep jumping around because I want to respond to everybody. Man, I ain't gonna cap. If I could just rewind to like one random day back in the late 90s, early 2000s, where it was like me and my cousins all huddled up in the house playing video games, I would fucking go back for just a day just to play one more time because that shit was so much fun. Like, this is different back then. Tasha, King of the Ring. King of the Ring. Okay, let me hurry up and finish decorating this house. I'm really ready to get to the gameplay. Like I said, I got plans to make her a crackhead. I got plans to make my girl a crackhead. But like I said, she is going to redeem herself. Oh, you know what? I could put that little cute little plate on here. I could put that little plate. And you know what? I'm gonna just, she gonna have her little purse right here and shit. Let me just get into the kitchen. Because the sooner I get all of this stuff placed, the better. I kind of lightweight. Wish somebody else would decorate this for me. Because I'm ready to just start playing my game. Okay, but do anybody watch Dr. Stone? Any of y'all watch Dr. Stone? Tasha, I know you a loser and you don't watch Dr. Stone, so you don't have to answer. I'm about to do that right now, Tasha. I don't know why. I should just bring my laptop since I'm going to see you later. And make you finish decorating. Which vase, Tasha? Which vase should I put? I don't know what you're talking about. I saw one of those at Walgreens. I think that was at Walgreens where I saw that with the joystick. I was thinking about getting one of them. I am obsessed with Pac-Man. What is the name of that place? Scene 75. This place called Scene 75. And I remember for a while the one out by me, I had went there with my friend Ro and her daughter, because her daughter and my daughter is like best friends or whatever, and we had went there, and it was my first time going there, and we really went there so the girls could have fun. But I seen that big ass Pac-Man machine, and I bought her some tokens. I bought Naomi some tokens, and I gave her the card, and I told Ro, go play some games with them. I'm gonna just play Pac-Man for like 10 minutes. Y'all know for the whole hour and a half that we was there, I played Pac-Man that whole time. But by the time I left, I had the highest score on that machine. And I had went back a couple of weeks in a row to see, and I had the highest score for a couple of weeks until somebody dethroned my bitch ass. And I was mad about that. I was so sorry. Tasha, what vase should I put on there? I might actually get one. I want to get a new TV too, because our TV is old. It's like 10 years old at this point. It's been acting weird. So I'm probably going to get one of the joystick ones and a new TV sometime this year. Hopefully. Yeah, my daughter would love that. Second row, fifth base. That's really cute. This one. Oh, it's a kitty outside. Let me not look out the window because I'm really going to cry. Are you about this one? Damn, it's too big. Or did you mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, this one? This centerpiece of attention? Why is it not? Did you mean this one, Tasha, or was you talking about this one? Cause I don't think that one gonna fit. So you might be talking about the actual second row. Um, what little end table should I put here, y'all? I just want something to put the little centerpiece on. That this table was too small, so this wasn't fit to fit on there. Maybe I could do like this one, cause I do like this one. Let me see if it'll fit. It won't fit. See, I might have to do a smaller table. Like, hold on. I wanted like a long one. I would have fit here. Make that look. I want that cat so bad, but my cat Puka not gonna like that. Puka, right? Puka will not allow another kitty in his house. Puka is crazy. Let me go see where my fat ass Puka is. Hold on. Let's go see where Puka is. Come here, mommy's Puka doll. This is mommy's Puka-Doo. She's a good kitty. But Puka-Doo don't like no other cats. She was hissing at the one kitty the other day. So, no. Mommy's Puka-Doo will not allow me to have another cat. It's cold, it's snow outside, so I'm just like, oh, it's a kitty. I'm not gonna let the kitty in Puka-Doo. I don't want Puka-Doo to beat me up. Okay, you know what? I'm about to get off live for a minute. I need to start getting Naomi's lunch together before I gotta get her from the bus stop. So I guess I gotta start adulting. But I'm gonna try to finish decorating tonight. I keep saying that at the end of every one of my lives, I'll be like, tonight, I'm decorating the rest of the night. But I might actually decorate the rest of the night. I fucking love turtles and dogs. I honestly just love all animals. Man, I had one cat. Her name was Kenya. She was the greatest. But I really want a fish tank. And when I do get a fish tank, it's going to be a saltwater fish tank. I really want a saltwater tank very, very badly. And I want a dog. But I'm gonna wait until I move to get a dog, so I got a little more room, because I like big dogs and I want my dog to have like a ample amount of space. Like the house is kind of small, so I just want him to be able to run around, like he can stretch out, you know. I was too. My parents, it was so crazy. I remember when I was like growing up, people used to always be like, wow, tell my parents like, Cheryl, Christina, my older sister, Christina, she's just so bright. She's such a sweet girl. This is that and the third. They'd be complimenting Christina, and they'd be like, and Becky, she'd be all right. I used to get so mad, like, the fuck you mean she'd be all right? Not a cactus. My daughter wants a fucking yellow python, which I love snakes, but I don't have no yellow python type money to feed that thing and like a big enough enclosure. And then what if he try to eat my Puka-Doodle-Doo? Then I'm gonna have to chop that snake into pieces. Nah, I don't want shit I gotta feed.
like, she'd be alright. I was so mad. The fuck you mean I'm gonna be alright, bitch? You will be alright, bitch. Bitch, you will be alright. I used to be bad as what people say. I was a badass kid though. I was just a badass child. Like looking back on it, I had a smart mouth. I still got a smart mouth. You know, sharp with the tongue. So they that's why they used to look at Christina. What a bright child. So great, so nice. Look at me. She'll be alright. She gonna be alright, Cheryl. I heard that so many times. And they always did one of those sympathetic pats on my mama's shoulder. She'll be alright, Cheryl. You know that. See? King Alpha, we was the same child. That sympathetic pat. Like, don't sympathetically pat my mama on the shoulder, bitch. Don't sympathetically pat my mama on the shoulder dealing with shit with me, bitch. You'll be alright, ho. That used to really piss me off. Right, she'll grow out of it. Grow out of what, bitch? I ain't grew out of nothing. Years later, and I'm still wild. I mean, I slowed down. I've learned how to control my tongue and shit like that. Not too damn right. And you, cause you was up there training shit, getting kids to get you bikes and Nintendos. I should have been hustling back then too. Shoot, kids nowadays, they ain't got no reason not to hustle. Like, if we had the internet back then, like how it is now, the way I be hustling people to get money, the fuck. Jeezy told me what to do. But for real, okay, I really gotta start getting my baby's lunch together. Thanks, King Alpha and Tasha, for kicking it with me. Me too. Me too. I ain't gonna cap, I do stay cocked and ready. Let me stop. I'll be talking all day, and my mom gonna be coming home talking about, mommy, I'm hungry. I ain't gonna have no lunch done, nothing. Nothing. So, alright, bye y'all. Bye y'all. I'm gonna be back tonight, maybe. Or tomorrow. Oh, wait, no. Tomorrow I'm going to a wedding show. I'm working a wedding show, y'all. Tomorrow and Sunday I'm working a wedding show.